Hi, everybody. Today we've got the first 2024 U.S. House prediction. I've done all the other predictions, but I've gotten some requests for the House. We've still got 7 months to go, a ton of the primaries to get through. We don't know a lot of the candidates or the national environment. This is very preliminary. I'm going to give a lot of deference to the incumbents, so not many changes, but we could still go through it and see where things are at. So I've got 270 to win pulled up. They narrow it down to the competitive races. And you might know more about some of these local races or specific candidates, but there's a bunch here. Let's try to go through this as quickly as we can. First, we've got Mary Peltola in Alaska. We've covered this a lot with ranked choice voting and how Sarah Palin was unpalatable in the previous election. Peltola's the incumbent. She's going to start with the advantage. In Alabama's second, that one got redistricted, so Democrats are likely to pick that one up. Arizona's first, David Schweikert in the Phoenix suburbs. He barely held on last time with just about 1% of the vote, but Biden carried it by 1.5. Schweikert could absolutely go down here. I thought this one might be a rematch. It looks like it's not going to happen, but I am going to give Schweikert the slight edge. In the sixth, with Juan Ciscomani, it looks like this is going to be kind of the same thing, but it is going to be a rematch. Ciscomani's going to get the advantage. Now we've got 6 districts in California. They already did have their top 2 primaries. It looks like Republicans did not do too bad, even if it declines in the general election. Some of these districts have a lot of crossover. Like John Duarte, he barely won, but it went for Biden by double digits. Same with David Valadao. I think they're both going to start with the advantage. In the 27th with Mike Garcia, I was kind of hoping for yet another Christy Smith rematch, but either way, Garcia is going to get the advantage. It's going to be the same with Ken Calvert and Michelle Steele. In the 47th with Katie Porter's old seat, I thought she won unexpectedly by a narrow margin last time, so there is a chance Republicans could pick this up, but the Democrats are going to start with the edge. In Colorado's third, Boebert, who barely won last time, is switching districts, so she should be in a more favorable position. So whoever runs in the fourth, they're probably going to be less controversial than Boebert, and Republicans are going to be favored. In the 8th, Caraveo is now the incumbent. She's going to get the edge. In Connecticut, Jahana Hayes, who barely won last time, it looks like it's going to be a rematch. It provides Republicans a chance for a pickup in the Northeast, but at this point, Hayes is going to get the benefit of the doubt. There are actually no competitive districts in Florida on here, so we go on to Georgia. In the 6th and the 7th, Rich McCormick and Lucy McBath, due to some redistricting and renumbering, they're basically going to swap districts, but they're going to be safe either way. In Iowa's 3rd, there's a chance Democrats could pick this up if they get a nice environment, but for now we're going to give it to Zach Nunn. The only competitive district in Illinois is going to start with Eric Sorensen getting the edge. In Indiana's 1st, Frank Mervan, it's hard to imagine him losing after it really wasn't all that competitive last time. Maybe the district is trending toward the right. If it is, it's not going fast enough, plus Mervan is the incumbent. In Louisiana's 6th, this is another map that got redistricted. Democrats likely to flip it. Graves is going to go down. In Maine's 2nd, this is the Golden District. They do have ranked choice voting. This district does support Trump, so Golden is not in the greatest position. It's way too early to know what's going to happen, but looks like this time Bruce Poliquin is not going to be the nominee for the Republicans. In Michigan's 7th and 8th, these are going to be open seats. If Republicans get lucky, they can pick up one of these. It would probably be the Slotkin district, but right now we've got to keep them blue. At the 10th, it was narrow for James, but we are going to keep that red given he's the incumbent. In Minnesota, we've got Angie Craig. Maybe we get a big, strong third-party vote here. Outside of that, I think Craig is going to hold on. Zinke in Montana, he's not that popular. We probably got a rematch with Monica Tranel, but now Zinke is the incumbent. He should be able to hold on. In North Carolina, Republicans did some gerrymandering here. In the 1st district, this one is actually competitive on paper. This is a large district to the northeast part of the state. Republicans might be able to flip it, but Don Davis is going to start with the edge. In the 6th, 13th, and 14th, those are the 3 Democratic seats that Republicans redrew, and it looks like this time they're all likely to flip red. How about Don Bacon in Nebraska's 2nd? This is a Biden district, but Bacon has been able to hold it in the House. Looks like another rematch with Tony Vargas. Maybe Vargas takes down Bacon in the end, but for now, Bacon gonna start with the advantage. In New Hampshire, in the 1st, maybe you think Republicans fielded a better candidate this time to go up against Chris Pappas. It's too early to know. For now, Pappas is gonna keep it blue. New Jersey's 7th, Keene is gonna keep that one red. In New Mexico, it's a bad map for the Republicans. We've got another rematch, but for now, we're gonna give it to Gabe Vasquez. In Nevada, a gerrymandered map for the Democrats is for now going to keep Susie Lee's 3rd district in their hands. Now we've got New York. This map has undergone some changes. These are all seats that voted for Biden last time, but Democrats hold only one of them. So some of these could be very close. We're going to have to see what the national environment holds. But for now, we're going to give the 4th to Democrats, the 17th to the Republicans. Molinaro is going to keep the 19th, and in the 22nd, Williams is going to lose it. It's going to go blue. Next in Ohio, in the 9th district, this is a district that did vote for Trump, but Republicans did not have a great candidate in J.R. Majewski. This time we've got Derek Marin. I don't know how he's going to pan out. Captor's been in there forever. For right now, it's going to stay blue. In the 13th, this is a district that could technically go red under the right circumstances. Last time, Republicans might not have had the best candidate, but for now, Sykes is the incumbent. We're going to give it to her. In Oregon, Lori Chavez DeRemer in the 5th. That was a nice pickup for the Republicans there last time. This time, we might get another rematch with Jamie McLeod Skinner, who lost this election last time. She might have been too progressive for this seat. It is a Biden district, but for now, we got to keep it red. In the 6th, that one we're going to keep blue. In Pennsylvania, this is a competitive seat with Susan Wild in the 7th. For now, we're going to keep it blue. In the 8th district, this is the Northeastern district with Matt Cartwright. It seems like every year Cartwright is in danger. Republicans say they're going to take him down. The district is trending toward the right, but every year he seems to hold on. So he has been durable, but he is vulnerable. For now, we're going to keep it with Cartwright. In the 10th and the 17th, I don't think those are going to flip. Only one district in Texas. That's the 34th. Another rematch with Mayra Flores. This will be one to watch to see if the South Texas Hispanic trends continue toward the right, and if so, by how much. For now, I think the district is just too blue. Gonzalez is going to hold on. In Virginia's 2nd, Kiggins is now the incumbent. She's going to get an advantage. In the 7th, that suburban district is going to be open. I think it's unlikely to flip. It's going to stay blue. In Washington's 3rd, we've got Marie Gluesenkamp Perez. That was a surprise flip and a pickup last time for the Democrats. Joe Kent, who might have been regarded as too extreme, is running again this time. He's got to get through a primary. That's a big if. For now, we're going to keep it with Perez. And in Wisconsin's 3rd, Derek Van Orden. There's no guarantee that Van Orden is definitely going to hold it, but given it's the same map and the trends of this driftless area, Van Orden should be more likely to hold on here. So those are all the competitive races, and if we go back up to the top, with all 435 seats called, that looks like the Republicans have the very slight advantage with 220 to the Democrats' 215. So it is pretty much a pure toss-up. Again, we've got more than a half a year left. We've got a lot of primaries coming up. This is way too difficult to call, at least until we get another few months into the election season. But before I made the video, I did try to glance over every single district. I tried to take a look at all the candidates, but it is difficult. There's a ton there, and there's always going to be more people on the ground floor that are going to have a better idea which way some of these races are going to lean. But I'm going to leave it there for now, so let me know in the comments. What do you think about this House prediction? 7 months out, do you give the GOP a slight edge? Or do you think on Election Day there's going to be a blue surge and Democrats are going to be able to flip it? Or maybe you think the opposite and the Trump turnout is going to give Republicans a big cushion? Let me know down below. On your way out, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Join if you'd like to support the channel. Hit the bell for notifications. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video.